Stop weaponizing your past against your present peace. You weren't a villain. You were a person without a map, doing whatever it took to stay alive, to survive. And it's time to stop apologizing for the messy way you survived and finally make peace with the version of you who got you here. Welcome back, loves, and welcome home if you're new to the sanctuary. This is Shadow Work Sunday, a place where I share what Spirit has shown me in case it can help you too. This one's tender. If you ever cringed at who you used to be, the choices, the desperation, the things you're not proud of, pull in close. This message is for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and always use your own discernment. I'm sharing what Spirit has shown me, and I trust you to take what's yours. There's a particular kind of pain in judging your past self with everything you know now. You sit in your current wisdom, your current safety, your current resources, and you look back at her and you think, how could you? How could you stay? How could you lash out? How could you shrink yourself that small? But here's the cruelty in that. You're putting today's map in yesterday's hands and blaming her for getting lost. We mislabel survival instincts as character flaws. We take the desperate, brilliant things we did just to keep breathing, and we file them under moral failure. And the weight of that, carrying it into every new room, every new relationship, is exhausting. It's a tax you're paying on a debt you don't really owe. So let me take something from you that you've been carrying too long. The idea that you had better options. You keep replaying it like there was a wiser door you refused to walk through. But a brain in survival mode doesn't optimize for your 5 years from now alignment. It optimizes for get through tonight. And that's not weakness. That's biology doing what it was built to do. You were a success. You're here. I should have known better assumes you had the knowing. You didn't. Nobody handed you the map. And you can't read a map you were never given. Let that one actually land and sink in. If you are sitting with this, my sanctuary reset over on PayHip was built for exactly this season, rebuilding yourself after survival mode. It's there if you need it. So let's reframe this whole thing. The isolation, the aggression, the people pleasing, the walls, those weren't acts of self-sabotage. Those were shields. Every single one of them was a younger you doing her job, protecting the line until you got strong enough to hold it yourself. I want you to see her differently now, not as a villain to erase, not as an embarrassment to outgrow, not as a regret, but as a brave, unguided guardian who held on when nobody came to help. She didn't have elegance, she had grit. And grit is the only reason you're here to judge her at all. So the dialogue has to change from I'm ashamed of what I did to I'm grateful I made it. From punishment to thank you. Gratitude. Now imagine walking through the world without self-retribution following you into every room. No internal prosecutor reading your past back to you. Just peace. Earned, settled peace. That's the work now. You set boundaries around your own self-talk. Boundaries that honor how far you've come and protect the dignity of who you had to be. You stop building your peace on the perfection of your history and start building it on total acceptance of it. Every chapter, even the ugly ones, especially the ugly ones, because those are the ones that kept you alive. If she needed to hear this, leave her a note in the comments. Write something to the version of you that survived. I read them all. And if this is your first Sunday here, subscribe so we can keep doing this work together. See you next Sunday, loves. But until then, sending you light, love, and healing. And I hope this helped.